What's up, everybody? This is Syla, and welcome to the set.
I'm Connor Coughlin. I'll have the pleasure of interviewing you today. So, talk to me a little bit about how you first got involved in music.
First got involved in music. I'll tell you, it was rock band. That's like a really broad question if I'm thinking about that. But I grew up in a classical rock household. Listened to a lot of Steely Dan, Steve Miller Band, the Eagles, U2, things like that. But hip hop was something that I caught on to like in middle school, really. Around that time, I think Drake and Lil Wayne were like the biggest things in the game.
Yeah.
But I really liked artists like Lil Wayne and Eminem and Kanye West, who kind of had, they had an absurd way of sometimes getting their message across or just plain weird, So I play to that. I call myself the unorthodox rapper. I have my inspirations, but I also have my own way of doing things too, and my own recipe that's been working out pretty well so far.
So, walk me through your own recipe. What sets you apart from these other artists while also drawing inspiration from them?
Yeah, well, I think there's a good thing to get inspired, but sometimes the artists who inspire me are different than the artists who influence me even. I really like the other genres other than rap. Like I said, rock is a big thing, so I have my own band as well, and we do our live thing around OKC, and we've been a band. We're called the Highwalkers, and we've been that way for about a year now, and we're really starting to get to the point where we're creating music too. I kind of take a fusion of R&B and jazz and do my rap thing with it too. We really like making organic music, and I have a thing in my music where I'm kind of sarcastic in it. I play between these two different things where there's either always a prominent message and concept at hand, or it's nonsense. And I like playing between the nonsense and the concept. And honestly, music comes from two different places. Well, a lot of different places for me. Sometimes I do have a message I want to get across, and I got to think about it for a while and really play it out strategically. Or sometimes I make music in the moment, and it might not have a meaning at all, and that's okay too. That's a beautiful thing as well. It's the nonsense.
Yeah. What up? Syla. Homies, man. I got a little root sugar. Yeah. I'll tell you a story, look. I was walking barefoot in the summer on pavement, questioning myself like, when will I make it? My language lane shifts away from all of the basic. My rates is higher than they ever been. If you knocking at the door, why don't you let us in? Here to bring you to the light like Thomas Edison. Don't need the Jeffersons, not here to rap on dead presidents. Heaven bound, any heaven sent. Yeah, now who say they wanna step to me? I stay awake in the dark where there's less to see. Somebody told me that my soul was bought for less than free. I got a bag full of that on blast. My G-bars, I got lines they can poke at you high. She asked me, how much do you charge? How much can you supply? Well, oh my, well, I guess I got you for life, cause I ain't never running out, not until I die. I find happiness in the madness. I'm flipping these maggots backwards, a magnet to all that dope bitch. I'm hoping you with that COVID, I owe it to anyone. Look at her that I have begun, no reason to start now. My mama would have a cow, my homies would have beef too. Music would keep them wild, and yes, the whole party too. But I'm partially in the blues, I mean starting off with the groove, and she moving her body with me. I promise that you won't get with me or get against me. Yeah. One, two, three. Try bite the bullet as you pull it. If your words for the curse, I can never intersperse what occurs at the worst. Cause I'm sure that the first to disperse in my mind was thoughts from behind that I carefully rewind every time I go blind. Cause I'm Used to people using people, my memory suffered equal. Deceitful, but here to keep you. I'm legal enough to reach you. She ain't legal to clench a fist, and that's all she gon' do with it. She with it, it's such a shame, and it's strange what first on my brain. If her mama would do the same, what I'm saying is I'm not insane, but a half of me says I aim, and my aim is to set a flame to the game, all just to explain the lames that I'm in a lane. They'll never reach or maintain, abstain to disdain of fame. I attain just what I am made to refresh you like lemonade on this sunniest summer day. We gon' make it in a minute, what I call that minute maid. Hey, hey baby, you're talking right down my avenue, and I'm attracted to your point of view, but I gotta stop blaming me for you, you. I got a handful of samples, I don't know how to handle the story and the stage and the pleasure, my pain, that I'll never be the same. I'll never feel that way again. Yeah, girl, where you going without me? I can't say that I've been the one to doubt me. She got a couple friends who know about me, or at least they think they do. Everybody hears what they wanna hear. Trying to get up out of here, I won't fear no one. A place to go when you're feeling low, I know one. I owe one to my organ, I need that. Now I'm to my kneecaps and feedback. Just relax, it's that skip class and still pass the real last. And I will laugh at your pill crash. The backlash could be the fact that I built that. Chill hash like skilled crafts in my backpack. Critics quack at the comeback like Affleck. I flashback, so flat plaques, a 20 half that. This jokey mad that, the funky mad rap. Trying to pass that, the half-ass trap rats. You're talking right down my avenue, and I'm attracted to your point of view, but I gotta stop blaming me for you. I got a handful of samples, I don't know how to handle the story and the stage and the pleasure, my pain, that I'll never be the same. I'll never feel that way again. Yes, sir. Yeah. Shout out to my homegirl Zaza for the backing vocals on that track. Brewed Sugar.
So once you and your band have like written what you think is a good song, who are some of the first people that get to hear it?
We're still, my band and I are still really in the beginning processes of writing stuff. Like we're just going through demos right now. But as far as just like music I make in general, I just show like my best friends and stuff. I don't know, people I also respect in the music industry too. I always want to get a broad opinion from a bunch of different people, and a lot of local artists as well. That's a really big thing about what I do, collaborating with people here in Oklahoma and putting them on, and making sure that we create as much momentum as we can together, because that's a lot better and it's going to get us a lot further, faster.
What's your favorite song to perform?
My favorite song to perform is I'm gonna say Neurons. It's one of my new ones, and I really jam out with the band, but I'm also gonna be performing it on the set tonight too, so y'all are gonna get to see it.
And why is Neurons your favorite to perform?
Well, because it is one of my newer songs too, so I guess it's like really fresh for me. But there's one other rapper in it too, and I got his whole part memorized. He goes by Kaleidoscope Kid. He lives in Arizona, so couldn't really get him out here for that. But shout out to him. Shout out to Aaron Sawyer too. I'll just be rapping my part, and Kaleidoscope Kids. But I like it because it's a poetic song, and it's really something that I think I really expressed my lyrical versatility on. I get really expressive in it, so I guess I'm just gonna have to let y'all see.
Is it like super high energy? Is that why? Or
Everything's super high energy. Everything, even if it's a chill song, it's just like I like to keep the vibe. I like to illuminate it as much as I can. It's always there. It's just like what we can do to make it in focus and prominent.
Yeah, fleshy flesh that's cannibalistic. I can't end up another statistic. Bed sheets, bed sheet cover, lipstick. None to take in, less to give in. Lord, please let she be forgiven. Bless me too, I'm the saint who's sinning. Wind it back, I mean the sinner saint. I can't paint a pic depicting what I ain't. I'm a piece of perfect, yet still diverted. Tell me what the word is, you think I'm converting? Still bout the conflict and controversy. All mercy on me, only I converted. What I can or I can't do. Can I handle what I need or I want? What proceeds to the front? There was peas in the blunt when my skis is jump. That's the reason to love and feeling when there's lots of imitating God, but nobody here coming close. I walk the path that I chose, further and further I go, hoping that we would cross roads. Guess I was driving too slow, before you put my life on hold. How could I have not even known, the trap I fell in was my own. Clip off the trip just like Gilgamesh, mortalization to go, but before you know it, you just a silhouette, ooh. So much in mind at stake, that'd be a lot to intake. See, I could tell it all right now, but I give my neurons a break. I could be with you right now, but I give my neurons a break. Our pulse together was too loud, I gave our neurons a break. That's why I left you all right now, I'll give our neurons a break. Laid in my heaven, crazy, this head has been meditated. My tendencies tend to hate it, just send me to my maker. Got some questions I've been waiting, shade of blue or shade of God. Afraid the truth ain't what you are, what you really is the stars. 100 proof, the money useless, soon the grave is what will suit your moonshot. Under my feet, I got a love for my leaves. You see now faded is an understatement, famous ain't the key. And Jay'll make the undertaker take yourselves a seat inside the mind of psychedelics, rhymes to feed my life and stomach. I could see that I was something like a mile away from heaven. And when the reverend called, don't ask him for no blessing. Send some angels to the third rock. I heard y'all was stressing. Heart stolen by a goddess. Look at this goddess I made. Head filled with all that nonsense. Look at this promise you made. Life's a and then she lied. I was honest till I died. What a dummy boy played. There he lay. That's what they'll say. She say men things now that's unrealistic. Gone so fast, I probably missed it. Type of I admit I cannot dismiss. If hell's unforgiveness, the f is this? Ignorance to save my life, but knowledge found at the same time while I walk that line. You're curious and find what you're dreaming is divine. On a pyramid appearing in the other side. Air with my fate till immortal lies. Break bread, stack bait till it's normalized. We're born to die. What a fucking lie. Woke up the next day, everything alright. My hell last I can get in my own mind. I see both sides every time. Sharpen my words, eat my food with a shank. I could tell it all right now, but I give my neurons a break. I could be with you right now, but I give our neurons a break. Our pulse together was too loud.
So what are some goals that you want to achieve either like by yourself or with your band?
Well, I'll tell you what, I really want to give back, and I want to eventually get to a point where I can have studios around the city and maybe hopefully even out of Oklahoma where like people can just come and create who like maybe don't have the money or like, you know, necessarily like, cause I wouldn't be where I am today and doing the things I am today if someone didn't like open the door for me and just let me do something because they just, you know, genuinely vibed with what I was doing. So that's what I want to do. I want to put those other artists on. I'm not saying like I want to like, well, I mean, it'd be great to be like on like a Dr. Dre level or something. Cause if you think about someone like him and all the artists he's discovered, like he kind of has like a hand on the culture too. Cause you know, Eminem, 50 Cent, Anderson .Paak, Kendrick Lamar, like old school, new school, it could go on. I see potential in so many local artists here in Oklahoma. I do firmly believe that it's gonna be like Oklahoma rap could be a thing that a lot of people know about within this year by the end of 2021. So just keeping my eye open and just working with as many different artists as I can. My goal is to really bring this to the biggest level as I can though. Since infinity, you're loved always. That's what Syla is about. We do it for the love. We'll be here forever, we feel. So, I mean, that's it's really big and inspiring to be an artist and just to, you know, find love in portraying the universe within my mind and being able to get people to connect with that through music. That's just something that, man, I feel so wealthy with just that. It's just like without the construct of anything else, like money or whatever. If you're fortunate enough to be able to love that and do it with all your heart, then you're rich forever.
Yeah, and the set's a great place to execute that vision.
Yes.
What up, everybody? It's Syla. This song is called Rose Blunt. It was produced by my friend Jacob, that boy BA. Shout out to him. Sounds like a 60s game show or something, right? My homie dropped this one off like the herb's essence. If I decide to go off and give it verbs and blessings, fine lies, provide the strides, minds without a question. Heat 'em up like a Pizza Hut for 30 seconds. I heard objectives and directions in which I be choosing. The obstacles I'm losing to be optical illusions. A live reflection stands of everything I was will turn into a wave. The only way it'd be a buzzkill if the water was still. Now it's deciding and aligning its own horizon, and I went the level line which implied to a scene to settle. I seen you from far away with your morals and mortal faces, embracing the broken pavement and vacancy in the fragrance. I drift away to the sky, looking back is like that. So I left me behind. Be who you wanna be, you wanna be. Make your own road, need no logo, nowhere to go. Like a cul-de-sac, cruise the city with 2 donuts in my lap, ain't that a fact? I do not know if you not gon' adapt to how I react or interact to my impact on the abstract. Just what exactly you interpreting? Clearly see it's over. If I sent the flowers, she would burn them like a rose, but no hope for me neither. The way that I treat her, need a receipt for my words. I need a leader for sure. I'm turning liquid my verbs. I'm trying to listen to her. I'm trying to live while I can, so I can leave as the man. Relate and create demand. Y'all hating, we keep on saying, be who you wanna be, you wanna be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Be who you wanna be, you wanna be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This a real life thing right here. Hope my voice live on for a couple hundred years. Hope my soul outlast every one of my peers. Nothing personal, I'm just trying to be the best. I know it's my year, I'm sorry. Mama kept me on that anxious since day one. I've been practicing, I'm trying to be a better son. I've been smoking, so you know I'm coolin' what they want. Doing 60 in the 40, yeah, I'm on the run. Need a receipt for my words, I need a leader for sure. I'm turning liquid my verbs, I'm trying to listen to her. I'm trying to live while I can, so I can leave as the man. Relate and create demand. Y'all hating, we keep on saying, be who you wanna be, you wanna be. Yeah, 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 be who you wanna be, you wanna be. Yeah, 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 be who you wanna be, you wanna be. Yeah, 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 be who you wanna be, you wanna be. Yeah, 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 need a receipt for my words, I need a leader for sure. Need a receipt for my words, I need a leader for sure. Need a receipt for my words, I need a leader for sure. I'm turning liquid my verbs, I'm trying to listen to her. Yeah.
Boy, BA.
Duh. Yeah, I'd like to thank the set for having me out and do my thing. Got one more song. This is called Osos. Yeah. It's an acronym. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Feel like I'm living every day on the edge, knowing that I'ma do this shit till there ain't no one left. And if I'm thinking opposites, the remedy for depressed. I wanna take another guess, all I do is my best. Feel like I'm living every day in the edge, contemplating to myself about taking a step. How can God provide the answers if I'm taking no guess? People thinking I'll complete them without time to invest. Cause the devil's closest to me when I'm all by myself, looking for shortcuts to put my problems all on the shelf. Started overlooking legacy to focus on wealth. Can let them rob me of my thoughts, turn my mind into hell. Cause I gotta say this sight is a heavenly view, and what's heaven to me may not be heaven to you. So my question I ask is which heaven is true? Sometimes when thinking about heaven, wonder maybe there's 2 or down below. Cause I know that there's gotta be more. All alone with your favorite advice from the world is how I imagine hell. The devil passed you referrals. For example, if it's money that you chased your whole life, then it's money you'll end up with at the end of your ride. In a place beyond time where the money don't matter, where you can take for granted joy cause there won't be no laughter. Anything above that I can't even imagine. Our division by perspective made a reason to fathom. I need a standing out for something finna outlast me. Ain't no better way, I'm finna make my legacy. Insanity, I just may bleed if they just keep on asking me about what I think, about what they think. Because the key is truthfully somewhere hiding and not giving up about opinions. I'm living with necessities of making the groove. Whipping the recipe, I'm heavy with my soul in the food. What? With my soul in the food. Yo, I'm living with necessities of making the groove. Whipping the recipe, I'm heavy with my soul in the food. Yeah, whip it up, whip it up, whip it up. Yo, I'm living with necessities of making the groove. Whipping the recipe, I'm heavy with my soul in the food.
This is going to be
I'm on some other, I'm on some other, I'm on some other, yeah. I'm on some other ish. Are you too? I'm on some other ish. Are you too? I'm on some other. Are you too? I'm on some, look, I flipped so many pages, many stages through my life. Entertainer or author, either I probably died twice. Like the part the Bible left out, I'm kind of vital. You know nothing about this kind of survival against my rivals. Hopes for chasing something you willing to die for. Some say my lines inclined to get it means you must be high or a sidekick. I might kick these rappers to the side the way you feeling yourselves. Somebody lied, throw them all to the crowd. Sounds like somebody died, just to boil it all down. See, I don't even try, I just recite this pretty sight that's catching flight in my mind. Then ignite my frontal cortex in the vortex to swallow up that weakish tornado sends a halo to the weekend. I follow no master in human form. You've been warned since I was born, torn to soaring to my positions. Demolition, did I mention testing every limit? God can't be my only witness, cause Lucifer knows I'm dipping my toes into a life that you might suppose is going one step ahead of where the line should be crossed. So conscious and aware, but in my mind I be lost. Questions I should never ask linger throughout my thoughts. Then God speaks through my reality, reminding who's boss. There's a reason that you started this, in case you forgot. I already set you free, pay no mind to the cost, yeah. Pay no mind to the cost. Pay no mind to the cost. In case you forgot, I already set you free, pay no mind to the cost, yeah. You thought it was over? I got one more. If everybody's still with me in this room, I'm just gonna break it down. I feel like I haven't formally introduced myself yet. I am Syla. I go by a lot of names. The unorthodox rapper. Syla. Oh, and the new school rapper with the old school flow though. I'm chopping work up like they do in the dojo. I think I heard him ask, can you do it in slow-mo? Faux show, and oh, watch out for the popo. Oh no, I got it for the low, but it's no-go, cause Mr. So-and-so needs his pockets filled. Faux show, I know, you know that it's a fat fact, but people get suspicious on me still like a black cat. While breaking down the tree where I be like a lumberjack. Tackle down the green with my team like a quarterback. My homie front is quarterback, I heard he's short on that. I had him formed down the auto format, will form this habitat. And I ain't from nobody, still is that lack of trust. Am I surviving in my will or doing what I must? Knew from the start you can't predict who falsifying on you, spying on you, maybe even dying on you. All I can say about this life is anything can happen. You can test your free will, chase satisfaction. Look what happens when us humans do human things. This curse across the earth tends to ruin things. I'm no god, but I always be the most high. All these thoughts sparked a fire in my both eyes. Life's up and decides trying to better her. A messenger's only goal is get the message heard. Get the message heard. Yeah, get the message heard. Syla, everybody.
I'm Connor Coughlin. That was Syla. Tune in next time.
Hey, thank you.